Hello everyone, birthday girl Meghan, what does she really want from you? As usual, people choose birthdays as special occasions to receive love. But Meghan is not us. It is an opportunity for her to appear in the newspapers, as usual with scenarios and plots carefully planned by a whole team. It is difficult to think that it has only been a couple of years since this occurred. You certainly do remember it, that is for sure. We all, of course. Well, to put it another way, the entire world came to a halt, didn't it? Every single one of us stopped doing what we were doing because, of course, 40 times 40 was going to bring about a change in the world. This nugget of knowledge was going to be disseminated by 40 individuals. And Meghan, it would appear, was going to bask in the glory of letting the rest of the world know exactly what we ought to be doing in order to alter the world and assist other people. Nevertheless, it would appear that other people were not really interested in the matter. It only received 1 or 2 likes before it simply vanished into obscurity. In addition, as is the case with a great deal of matters pertaining to Meghan Markle, the fact of the matter is that nobody bothered to follow up on it. The extent of its success was unknown to anyone, despite the fact that it was not a huge success, which it was not. And even if it had been, nothing was ever done to follow through with it. It is similar to everything else, isn't it? As well as the rosé wine, the jams, and the dog biscuits, it's a complete and utter mess. Nevertheless, in light of the fact that it is, of course, her birthday right now, birthday girl Meghan, who I believe is now 44 years old, is she? That is something that I will leave up to you to figure out. I'm not really certain about that. There are a lot of things that come to me when I think about oak rings and trees. Are you aware of what I'm being said? It's interesting to note that Meghan, like a lot of other people of her caliber, believes that she is a world-famous international celebrity. This is something that makes her situation interesting. To be honest, I don't have any objections to that because she is one of the most renowned individuals in the world, if not the most famous person. But you are aware that this is for all the wrong reasons. Individuals are interested in her for no other reason than the fact that it is a failing soap opera. The situation is similar to that of a girl who had everything and who, all of a sudden, does not appear to have hardly anything at all. You can see how it gets done. Nevertheless, the most fascinating aspect of this particular story is that Meghan and her team have made a decision. Well, given the fact that it is her birthday, and naturally, of course, people over here will be basking in the glow and holding their breath to see if there is going to be a letter from Miss Markle to thank all of those millions of people all over the world. Therefore, it would appear that she does not desire any cards or flowers. No, I repeat, no. Donations are what Meghan is looking for. You have it right. As always, Meghan is apparently asking for charitable donations, as it has been reported by a source that is in a very prominent position. There is a possibility that she does not want you to waste the time and effort, possibly even performing the writing and calligraphy. Who will know? You should know. Meghan, no, and no more. Do not send a card, a gift, or flowers to the recipient. It is sufficient to give a contribution to either one of her preferred charitable organizations, specifically her, or more crucially, to one of your own, if you are able to locate a charity that is not hers. The picture is clear to you. Do you agree that it is intriguing when you think about it? Because birthdays are supposed to be about celebrating. Birthdays are supposed to be about celebrating. But it goes without saying that Meghan is the type of person who prefers to keep these things a secret. The usual public relations spin will be released, which will be all about Harry and Meghan having a quiet one, downtime, and a small dinner with friends. After that, the ubiquitous paparazzi picture will be leaked out of Meghan and Harry going into a very expensive restaurant, and they will tell us that it was just a romantic dinner for 2. Meanwhile, the 2 children, the invisible children, who we never see, will remain at home, and Doria will most likely be stirring some kind of pot in the background. The picture is clear to you. Nevertheless, On a more serious note, it would appear that this birthday is going to be centered around that particular theme. To answer the question that many people have asked, the answer is yes. However, it is important to note that prominent members of the British monarchy never actually wish Meghan or Harry a happy birthday. This is because our late and great Queen made sure that this was the case. Only the most senior members of the British monarchy, who are also members of the British royal family, who are actively employed, are eligible to receive that. Due to the fact that Meghan essentially declined that offer, she does not receive the recognition that she deserves in the world. And for those individuals who make the assertion that His Majesty the King, along with William and Catherine, are sending greeting cards, flowers, and presents, you should reconsider your assumptions. That is nothing but spin. Absolutely not accurate at all. His Majesty the King, in all honesty, would not dare to put pen to paper at this time, especially after what his youngest son said about his wife, Queen Camilla. This is where it came to an end. Quite simply, it is not taking place. Speaking of birthdays, did she bother to wish her father a happy birthday? Nope. So I can't be bothered to wish her one either. Certainly, no one cares about her, tired of hearing about a young girl who trapped the clueless Harry. I hope she goes and lives her private life and leave us in peace. There are more important things in life than this nobody trying to be somebody. I think that's why most images and clips of her across the media date are from years ago. She must know she's looking rough. Moreover, no, never donate money to anything old Meg is involved with. She will find a way to pocket it for herself. Also, is it a coincidence that Thomas Markle Sr. has a GoFundMe started by Lady C that has already collected over $50,000? So, is this where Meg got the idea of so-called collecting money for charity? Or is she competitive even with her father? I can raise more money than him. Or does she see dollar signs in this type of thing and just can't resist free money? All of the above, probably. I cancelled my Netflix and will continue to avoid it as long as Meghan is involved in any way with that company. The idea I would support any charity Meghan is involved with over any real charity is ludicrous. She's 48. Wouldn't it be great if something royal was released on her birthday? Ha ha ha. I think she wants people to pretend she's 43 instead of 47, given she's 5 years older than Catherine and 13 years younger than Samantha. The woman's pushing 50, can't play the little girl roles anymore with those long teeth. Meghan's birthday. I care as much as she cares. For her father's 80th birthday, couldn't give a damn. To be honest, no one knew how old Meghan was. Lied about her age like all the lies she told, but she has aged dramatically and looks close to 50, maybe due to sudden weight loss, or maybe due to all the bad karma chasing after her. Never in a million years would a sane person would give anything to their corporation. They take money freebies and awards that they don't deserve. They don't donate or give a thing for free. They are paid one way or the other. My own birthday is August 6. I just want the people I care about to be healthy. That's what I want for my birthday. That's very big of her. Why did she expect gifts? Anyway, her brother was right. She is very shallow. She needs to wish her father a happy birthday. Anyway, doesn't matter what she has cosmetically. There are no cosmetic procedures to correct her black heart. She still looks like her mother. She can't let her birthday go by without another gift or two. Anyone that donates to Archewell is giving 95% to her and 5% to who knows where she would donate. Archewell has got to be one of their biggest gifts to date. Certainly, she's not famous. She's infamous in a different ballgame. She's the butt of everyone's jokes and ridicule. Not something I'd be proud of if I was her. Would that be the Meghan Markle charity for lost causes or the Meghan Markle Poor Me charity? I wouldn't trust her to hand over one brass nickel to real charities. Her track record is hardly favorable. Meghan has quite the brass neck, assuming she is on people's birthday present list. She asked for money instead of gifts when Lily was born too. She sounds like she is a charity case. Has there ever been a publication of their donations other than lining their pockets? Aren't we all fed up with both of them? We're just waiting for the end to bring it on. Talk about corruption. Have when Harry and his missus are peeved because so many of us gifted cash to Mr. Thomas Markle on the occasion of his 80th birthday. Could this possibly be because he is held in high regard and we wanted him to be as comfortable as possible in his remaining years? It might be worthwhile for Harry to think about their autumn years fast approaching if looks are anything to go by. The more I think about how terrible Meghan is, the more wonderful Princess Catherine seems. Catherine, Princess of Wales, is the most famous woman, if not a person, in the world. Meghan is the most infamous woman and person in the world. One is loved, the other despised. I hope she gets everything she's wished on the royal family. In particular, Catherine, Prince of Wales, her favorite target. A fake story will come out. The children wrote a poem, performed Shakespeare, sang opera, and cooked a 5-course meal for her. Let's hope not Meghan has the energy to blow out all her candles after all the work she never does. I am grateful that you saw my video. Do not overlook the importance of showing your support for us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel each and every day. We make it a point to provide the audience with the most engaging and appealing content possible. We ask that you continue to support us for a very long time. Please leave a comment below if you have any thoughts or comments. I always value and respect all of your feelings. Goodbye, and I hope to see you again soon.